Welcome to Baparis Cemetery Complex. In the colonial era, the Baparis building was functioned as the Dutch Governor's Office and the Dutch Colonial Government Finance Office. Now it is functioned as Gedung Juang, an Indonesian 45th Veteran Office and PP ABRI, or Association of Retired Armed Forces of the Republic of Indonesia. Now we will get to see Kandang Meh One Cemetery Complex, the place where the kings who once led Aceh and his family were buried. One very well-known grave belongs to Tuanku Pangeran Hussein. He is the son of Sultan Aceh Darussalam, the late Paduka Sri Sultan Mansur Shah Zilullah Fil Alam, who has the biggest grave in this complex. Tuanku Pangeran Hussein, known as the savior of East Sumatra from the enemy attack. At his grave was beautifully engraved the poetry by Sheikh Ibrahim bin Muhammad bin Ali, a religious scholar, a literator, the Sufi that were born in Tas, Morocco. Another grave belongs to Pocut Muhammad and some other queens and princesses of Aceh Sultan. Pocut Rumah Gedung or Pocut Lam Sepeng is the consort of Sultan Ibrahim Alauddin Mansur Shah with the wings gravestone. The new grave belongs to Sultanah Tengku Putro Safiatuddin Cahya Nur Alam, the throned heir of the Aceh Kingdom, who died in 2018. At your left side is Gedung Juang. Built by the Dutch East Indies government on 1883, it almost close to the final development of Aceh Governor's Maligo or palace. During Japan's occupation, this Juang building was controlled by Japan Army, Dai Nippon, and then it became the Japan Military Office and Aceh Resident, or also called as Shu Chokan. Now we are in front of Kandang Meh II complex, where the princess Bangkahulu King's daughter, Sultan Alauddin Mahmud Shah, from 1760 to 1764, and Tuanku Zainal Abidin and other sultans' family. The tombstone's pattern in Kandang Meh is different from Kandang 12. Now we visit the grave of Paduka Mekuta Alam, Iskandar Muda. Sultan Iskandar Muda led the Kingdom of Aceh Darussalam from 1607 to 1636. It reached the glorious era in the 17th century, and the Aceh Kingdom was the fifth most extensive kingdom among the other Islamic kingdoms in the world. At that time, Banda Aceh was an international trading harbor with many foreign ships which carried the natural resources from the Asia region to the European continent. We found the location of Sultan Iskandar Muda's grave on December 19, 1952, based on the guidance given by the consort of Sultan Aceh grave, Pocut Merah. In front of the Bapperis is Meligo Gubernur Aceh, or Aceh Governor's Palace. Lieutenant Karel van der Hagen, who was the Dutch military and civil commandant in Aceh from June 1877 to 1881, initiated this building. Now this building is used as Aceh Governor's House. Now you are at Aceh Darussalam Sultanate Palace, Darud Dunya. It was the most glorious palace in the Islamic world at that time. The last grave is Kandang 12, also known as Baitur Rijal. Here were buried royal family members: Sultan Syamsu Shah, Sultan Ali Mughayat Shah, Sultan Alauddin Riayat Shah bin Ali Mughayat Shah, Sultan Ali Riayat Shah Al-Qahar, Sultan Hussein Shah bin Sultan Ali Riayat Shah Al-Qahar, Sultan Yusuf bin Sultan Abdullah bin Sultan Ali Riayat Shah. In this complex, only 11 graves are considered as a grave. 2 of them cannot be identified as grave due to none of them containing epitaph. Therefore, there are only 8 personages are known in Kandang 12 graveyard, and all of them are the kings of Aceh Darussalam on 10 Hijriah century. We are at the end of our history tour. We hope it has broadened your knowledge on Aceh Darussalam heritage and Indonesian history.